My correct people, welcome back to our channel. Yes, so it's your girl Live Gist Plus. So the information wey dey reach our side now be say Olori Igbi, yes, she wanted to prove a point to Kabiyesi, and Kabiyesi now turn her into a mocking object in the palace. We've heard recently of how she went to steal twins in a rehab or be psychiatric. I don't know how they take describe the place, but they said she was recently on a treatment, on a brain treatment, owing to the fact that they said she has not been feeling mentally okay, that sometimes she used to feel mentally disabled, and with that she used to take some treatments from the rehab and the psychiatric. So after they said they caught her with that, they said the news now reached Kabiyesi. Kabiyesi was totally dumbfounded to the extent that Igbi could go in order to get children. Kabiyesi said yes, he blamed himself for even allowing that from Igbi, Oletik and Calabash, but he has promised them that anyone who does such a thing again is going to carry it with his own or with her own head, my people. So Igbi wanted to prove a point to Kabiyesi by telling Kabiyesi that whatever he's saying, that he's on his own, that if he sees any opportunity that he will use to bring babies in the palace, that she is going to do it. They said she was talking to Kabiyesi and she was going straight to the royal manor, that is where she wants to have some rest. She went ahead to say that the reason why she's having some mental disable is because of the place she's staying, that her old chambers is now irritating to her, that a lot of things are happening inside that chambers and she's not happy about it. She's no longer comfortable in that old chambers. So that for now, that she wants to just have a sit out and relax in a royal manor. Kabiyesi got so annoyed for Igbi to even attempt to enter the royal manor. They said at the time this thing was happening, that the royal manor, the maids was cleaning up the royal manor, and because it's been long, someone used there. So, and it's like when Ooni wanted to come around and order the maids to clean the royal manor. That is how the whole drama started. They said Igbi now went straight to the royal manor, asked the maids to shift. She forced herself inside to have she said she needed a break from her own apartment. She needed a new place she can rest. She needed a more beautiful and more comfortable place to stay for some moments and have a think. So they said Kabiyesi immediately sent the royal guards to take her away, my people. So as Kabiyesi's royal guards were pushing her out, we heard she was lamenting that because it is not Olori Naomi, that in fact, as far as she's still alive, that she's going to make sure that Olori Naomi loses this royal manor, that she's going to make sure that Kabiyesi doesn't allow her to enter there, that if any of them cannot enter there, as a royal manor is a place where visitors stay in the palace. So if Kabiyesi on the other hand refuses that any of them will stay in the royal manor and say it is only Olori Naomi that will stay in royal manor, then which means between all of them there, nobody is going to stay there. They say she complained a lot. She was lamenting a lot of things, that she will not just stay and have Queen Naomi alone be enjoying the royal manor, when they know that the royal manor is just for visitors, not for any individual. And Kabiyesi now decides that it's only Olori Naomi that will now be enjoying the royal manor. That if Kabiyesi insists that, then that Kabiyesi should be ready for war, because none of them will use that royal manor. So he become the para, say this year is not like last year, that Kabiyesi gave instructions over the royal manor and they accepted. That this year they are not going to accept anything other than that everybody has equal right to the royal manor, that the royal manor is for visitors and not for any other person, not for any special person. But Kabiyesi has made it, assigned it specially for Queen Naomi when all of them are there. So my people, they started, Kabiyesi now started telling her about how she went to steal babies the other day, and she pretended to be innocent. Now she wants to use the influence of that her she said that her mentor whatever and enter the royal manor. Then Kabiyesi, they said Kabiyesi had warned her severally. This royal manor is not for anyone. This royal manor for now is for Olori Naomi. It's initially for people, men and women, dignitaries coming to the palace to see Kabiyesi and probably would want to spend the night. But since Queen Naomi's old apartment or house has been pulled down for a proper reconstruction, then Queen Naomi takes start. I don't know why it is so difficult for these people to understand that Queen Naomi is a woman. Queen Naomi is the game. Queen Naomi is the head where they see sew cap. Na she and no other person. All of you are just there, just side bonuses. So the moment Igbe refused to come out, that was when Kabiyesi now sends enough royal guards after her. Enough of them. She couldn't believe Kabiyesi could do this to her. Yes, royal manor is not somewhere you will go with a mentally disorderliness if it is true that she's having some soko now. She brought that upon herself. So why looking for royal manor to go and have some rest? That royal manor is more comfortable. You need a more comfortable place. You need to rest your head. That the noises coming out from outside is too much. And is that why you should be allowed to go into the royal manor so that you can go and mess that place up with whatever that you have, with all the things that you have contaminated with? So you have seen that Kabiyesi is so intentional about Olori Naomi. And right now, Kabiyesi has already brought out red eye for these women. Yes, very good red eye for them. And they dare not cross boundaries this time because they have shown themselves properly well. Kabiyesi has been enduring. Kabiyesi has been, giving them enough time to see that they change. I know the time that they wanted to do them set free. Hey, it was like hell. They complained though. They go this place, they beg. They go Adeleke, they beg. They go, what's the name of this man? Abba Elegushi, they beg. They go Deji of Akure, they beg. All the people that Kabiyesi know, all the dignitaries, they went and visited them one after the other, pleading that Kabiyesi should give them another chance, even when they were still committing another abomination on top. Because we heard that the goats that they brought out for their set free, they untied them, finished. Some they even buy them, even after all the warnings. But Kabiyesi is just sparing them because of one thing, because of his life, his dignity, because he has something to protect. And because Olori Naomi is always pleading on their behalf. Yes, Olori Naomi will not want to witness anybody's spy in one way or the other. If they want to buy, they better leave the palace first. That has been her prayer. Make nobody buy in the palace. It's because it's a very big, a very big spot in Kabiyesi's throne. Because they will tell that story from generation to generation. And that is what Kabiyesi do not want. I don't know who is the advisors of these women. I don't know who told them that they could get all they want with violence. I don't know why they cannot learn from Olori Naomi, or rather, is it too late for them to learn because they feel they have gone a long way for them to now start playing good. maybe that Kabiyesi will not even listen to them, or Kabiyesi and Paropo will feel that they are deceiving? Or is it that is their character, is follow come? Because something that is follow come, there is no how you can't do it. There is no how you can even stop it. It is not. It's almost impossible. It's just that Dr. Lizzie was from a good home. She was trained well. That was why she did not join them. But if Blue of all people could calm down and change, why won't it be changed? Now Blue at least is halfway to Kabiyesi's heart. It's halfway for Kabiyesi to take her back fully. At least she don't cross almost half, coming back from the other bad side. Now crossing to the good side for Kabiyesi to give her that hand again. Even though there are still prophecies upon her, but that is not what we are talking about here. We are talking about Igbi and Calabash, who has become the constant headache now in the palace that Kabiyesi is dealing with. Plus Oletik, we are not forgetting that one. We are not forgetting. So everybody now wants to go to that royal manor. That was how they chased Olele Calabash from that royal manor the other day. She was crying and cursing Kabiyesi. That is not because it's not Queen Naomi. That she doesn't know what Queen Naomi has given to her, to him, that is making him do this way. But she must find out by herself that juju, that special juju that Queen Naomi is using. Because she has always said, Queen Naomi is using juju. That is her. So she says she know. There is nothing anybody wants to tell them that Queen Naomi is using juju on Kabiyesi. So she knows what she's doing. Kabiyesi, on the other hand, in fact, that man needs serious help. Like, he needs serious help. If there's anybody that can help, it's just that a lot of people would have helped. Iyanifa is there. But because Kabiyesi's kind heart and good heart is still keeping him like this, if he had released his ancient sword, by now everything must have been settled. Like maybe by now, either they are seriously sick somewhere or they buy, of which that is what Kabiyesi is trying to avoid. But then, Igbi should leave the royal manor for good and never return there. Not with all the things that you have been contaminated with. I mean, if all the information we are hearing about such a person, if it really exists, that such a person is highly contaminated and don't need to near anywhere close to where Queen Naomi is even staying. So I don't even know why that royal manor, they keep entering there. Is it that it doesn't have a key, or is it that they break the key, or is it that what? Can't Kabiyesi do something about that house? Can't he do something and lock that? Well, I'm going to be bringing more updates concerning this as we are still investigating to know the reason why Igbi and how Igbi has to enter there. I'm going to bring you more updates. All you need to do is to kindly subscribe to this channel, press the notification bell, and don't forget that all these are alleged and speculated information making waves on the social media. I'll be right back.